I woke up this morning. I was thinking something would be different. The birthday. My birthday was finally here. It is a deal. My 30th birthday. I mean, it is not every day you turn 30. When I got up, the house was really quiet. I looked at my phone to see if I had any messages. There were no calls, no texts, nothing all. Not even from my mom, who always sends me those birthday pictures on my phone at exactly midnight on my birthday, my 30th birthday. She does this because she does not want to be late. She wants to be the one to wish me a happy 30th birthday. I made myself a cup of coffee in the kitchen that I share with my roommate. I tried not to feel bad about myself. My roommate is visiting her parents this week. I thought that maybe everyone is just really busy. It is a Wednesday. People usually have things to do on Wednesdays. They have to go to work and take care of their lives and responsibilities. Most people have a lot of things to take care of, like work and other stuff. I think I need to tell you what is going on. I am the one in my family who always does the thing. You know what I mean? I finished nursing school, and I did well. I even got good grades. I was working 2 jobs at the time. I never asked my parents for money after I was 18 years old. My younger sister Chloe is a story. She is 27 years old. She stopped going to college 2 times. First, she was studying fashion design. Then, she was studying marketing. Now, she is an influencer with 50,000 followers on Instagram. She posts on Instagram every day about her journey to living, and she promotes teeth whitening kits on Instagram. The journey to living is something she talks about a lot on Instagram. I was right in the middle of my shift at the hospital when my phone just would not stop buzzing. The hospital was really busy that day. Finally, I thought to myself my family remembered about me. I quickly got up, ducked into the break room at the hospital. Then, I opened up our family group chat on my phone. My heart sank. I felt bad all of a sudden. The feeling was so strong that it was like my heart was heavy. My heart sank. The chat was full of photos. My mom and my dad at the airport, with Chloe. They were all holding champagne glasses. It said, "Surprise! We are taking our Chloe to Paris to celebrate her big brand deal. We are so proud of Chloe, our baby girl." The big deal with the brand. I knew what that was about. Chloe told me about it. Some company that makes vitamins was going to pay her $500 to take 3 pictures with their stuff. When my parents talked about it, they made it sound like Chloe was working with Louis Vuitton now. I was looking at picture after picture. There was Chloe, standing with her passport. My dad was holding her suitcase. My mom was crying tears because she was so happy. She wrote that our baby is really doing it. Chloe is following her dreams. That makes my mom and dad really proud of Chloe. That is when it hit me like a punch to the gut. 3 months ago, I was promoted to head nurse of the pediatric ward. This was a deal for me, because I am the youngest person to ever hold the position of head nurse of the pediatric ward at our hospital. I had called my mom to tell her about being promoted to head nurse of the pediatric ward. I could barely contain my excitement about being the head nurse of the pediatric ward. She said, "That is nice, honey. Oh, did you see Chloe's post today? She got verified on Instagram. She has a check mark and everything." On her Instagram, I was standing in the break room still, wearing my scrubs that were covered in all sorts of stuff from my morning rounds at the hospital. My family was celebrating my sister's sponsorship deal, which was for $500, and they were all excited about the trip to Paris they had planned. It was my birthday, and nobody had even remembered. My sister's trip to Paris was a deal for my family, and they were all happy about her $500 sponsorship. I just stood there, feeling pretty bad that my family had forgotten my birthday. My hands were shaking as I typed into the group chat. I wrote, "Wow, Paris sounds amazing. Hey, did anyone else forget what today is?" I was really looking forward to Paris. I thought Paris was going to be much fun. I was thinking about Paris the time. The typing bubbles came up, then went away a lot of times. Before Mom wrote back, she said Wednesday, "Oh honey, if you needed someone to cover your shift at work, you should have asked me earlier. I could try to help you out with the shift." It's my birthday, Mom. My 30th birthday. It was quiet for a moment. Then, my dad spoke up. He said, "Do not be so sensitive. You know how much stress your sister has been under trying to build her brand. She really needs our support now with her brand. Our support for her brand is really important." To her dot, Chloe chimed in with a selfie from the plane. She said, "Oh my God, sorry sister. I will bring you back a keychain from the plane." A keychain. "For my 30th birthday. Mom said, we will celebrate when we get back." The thing is, your sister really needed to win this time. You know what I mean, right? You have always been the one, my child. Your sister really needed this win. I am the one. I am the one. I am the one who does not need any help or a big celebration or a trip to Paris because I have a job and I pay my own bills. I turned off my phone, finished my shift at work. I helped the kids, and they really needed my assistance. Comforted the parents too. I did my job, the job that actually matters, the job of helping people. That is what it is about. It does not come with getting famous on Instagram or getting a check mark on social media. My job, the one that I do, is what actually matters to me. That night, I was sitting in my apartment with a cupcake from the hospital cafeteria. I had this cupcake. I made a decision. I took my laptop. I booked a trip to Greece. I was going to Greece by myself. This is something I have wanted to do for a long time, but I never did it. The reason I never did it is because I was thinking, what if my family needs me when I am in Greece? I was thinking about my family in Greece. I finally decided to go to Greece. I sent a message to my family group chat that said, "From on, I will be happy with the people who care about me when I do something good. Have a time in Paris. I'm done being the overlooked achiever. Today, on my 30th birthday, I'm finally choosing myself." I was eating my breakfast. I checked my bank account, like I always do. I have to keep an eye on the money because I have to take care of people. The bank took out the money. For Chloe's rent, it was $1,800. Now, it is my birthday. I looked at the list of things I have paid for over the years. There were payments for Chloe's car and insurance. I also saw the money I lost on the boutique that did not work out, the food truck that failed, the jewelry line that failed to... I have been making these payments every month for 8 years now. I started doing this when I got my good job at the age of 22. For 8 years, I have been giving my family money without complaining. The family has been taking money from me for a time. I have been like a bank for the family. I did not say anything about it, even though it bothered me. My mom would always tell me that she just needs time to find herself. My mom said that not everyone can be as focused as I am. Weak Chloe said she had finally made it as an artist. This is because she sold one of her paintings to her mom's friend Linda for $200. You would think that Chloe had just gotten her work into a famous museum. The family group chat was filled with messages saying, "Congratulations to Chloe." Even her dad got excited and changed his picture on Facebook to a photo of him standing next to Chloe's painting. Chloe's painting is a picture that is made up of a lot of gold colors, all mixed together. It does not really look like anything. Linda probably bought it just to be nice to Chloe. I was in the middle of doing something on my banking app when my phone started ringing. It was my mom calling me. "I am really happy that you are awake now. We have some news that we want to share with you. The news is really great. We think you will be very excited to hear it. We just cannot wait to tell you all about the news we have." I said, "Morning, Mom." Then I waited to see what she would say. I did not think she would mention my birthday, of course. My birthday was something I was thinking about, and I was wondering if Mom would even remember it. There is this great art retreat in Paris. It is very special and well known. Chloe got accepted to it. I do not believe it. Our little Chloe, who loves to make art, is going to be an artist in another country. She is going to Paris for this art retreat. Our little artist Chloe is really going international with her art. I already knew what was going to happen. That is really great. The cost for the 2-week program is $5,000. This does not include the cost of flights and other expenses. My father and my mother were thinking that the 2-week program is an idea. The 2-week program costs a lot of money. My father and my mother were thinking about the 2-week program, what it would be like. They want me to pay for the thing. I do not think that is fair. The thing is something they want me to buy. I am not sure I want to pay for the thing. Things are really tough for us at the moment. This is an opportunity for Chloe. You do not want to stop Chloe from doing what she wants, do you? This could be the break for Chloe that she has been waiting for. You would want Chloe to be happy, right? Do I stand in the way? I have been paving her way with gold bricks for 8 years now. Mom, do you know what today is? Tuesday is not what I am thinking about now. Look, I do not have a lot of time to figure out what you are talking about. Can you please transfer the money today? The money has to be transferred by tomorrow. That is the deadline for the money. My birthday was today. I was really looking forward to telling her that it was my birthday. She hung up the phone before I could even say it was my birthday. I wanted to share with her that it was my birthday. She did not give me a chance to say that it was my birthday. I was sitting there looking at my phone when I got a text message from my cousin Rachel. It said, "Birthday. Hey, I have a question for you. Did Chloe really pay off your student loans? My Aunt Martha told everyone at dinner on Sunday that Chloe has been helping you out since you had some money problems." My coffee mug slipped out of my hand. I was holding my coffee mug. It slipped from my hand. This is really frustrating, because I love my coffee mug. I was having some money problems, so I called Rachel away. It turned out that my parents had been talking to our family about Chloe and her art. They were saying that the money she made from selling her art was helping me out. They even said that Chloe had paid off my student loans for me, which is not true, because I paid them off myself 2 years ago. My parents were also saying that Chloe sometimes helped me with my rent, because being a nurse does not pay much as it used to. They were giving Chloe credit for all these things. It was not true. The truth is that I do not need Chloe's help with my rent or anything else. I can take care of myself. My parents were just not telling the truth about Chloe and her art sales. Rachel said that she thought it was weird. She found it weird because you are always posting about your promotions on the internet. Then there is Chloe, who is always posting about needing to have more money. She says things like she needs to manifest abundance and things like that. Rachel just does not get why you guys post these things. I hung up the phone. I felt really sick to my stomach. I thought about all the family gatherings where my relatives would pat Chloe on the back and tell her what a sister she was. They would look at me with a bit of pity in their eyes, thinking that I was not doing well, that I was the one who was not successful. In the family, that Chloe was the good one. I was the one who was failing. 3 hours had passed, and I was sitting by myself in my apartment, eating a salad from my desk. Then Chloe's Instagram story was updated. Chloe was already in Paris. The thing she called an art retreat was really just a tour of Montmartre, where people paint and drink wine. Chloe wrote on her post, "I am finally doing things on my own in the world. I do not need any help from others. I just work hard, and I am talented. Watch what I can do. Art is what I love. I am good at it. That is why I am in Paris." Chloe is making art in Paris. My family members said a lot of things. They said things like, "Proud of you. Self-made artist. Your sister could learn from your work ethic." My family members were really happy for me. They thought I did a job, and that is why they made these comments. The comments from my family members were very nice to hear. That was it. My breaking point. I went into my banking app. I stopped every single automatic payment. This included my rent and my car payment and my insurance. I also stopped the credit card that I had given her to use in case of emergencies. It seemed like she was using it for things like getting her nails done every week and buying expensive coffee. So I canceled all of these payments. The rent payment is, the car payment is gone, and the insurance payment is gone, and the credit card payments are gone. Everything is stopped now. So I took a picture of my bank statements, all 8 years of them. I sent them to my family in our group chat. I made sure every single payment was labeled, so it was easy to see what was what. Then, I added up all the money at the bottom. The total was $247,000. I wanted my family to see the bank statements for themselves, all 8 years of them, and understand where the $247,000 came from, I said. Since we are talking about who supports the people they care about. My phone went off within minutes. My mom was calling me, My dad was texting me in all capital letters, and my friend Chloe was sending me voice messages that I did not even bother to listen to. The family chat on my phone got really busy, as my cousins and aunts found out that they had been lied to for a long time. My phone was blowing up because my mom was calling me, and my dad was texting me, and Chloe was sending me messages. The extended family chat was filled with messages from my cousins and my aunts. I just read a message from Chloe. It said, "How could you do this? I am stranded in Paris. The retreat is not actually paid for yet. I need the money from the retreat to get out of Paris." Chloe is really upset about the money. For the retreat, I turned off my phone and poured myself a glass of wine. Happy 30th birthday to me. I'd just given myself the best gift possible. Freedom, the candle. On the birthday dessert they gave me for free had melted all the way by the time I faced the truth. 2 hours had passed. I had been sitting at this table for 2 hours, which is a really long time, and the people serving food were giving me sad looks. The champagne I ordered ahead of time was not cold anymore. The special food I picked out 3 weeks ago was probably thrown away. The waiter asked us if we wanted him to pack up the appetizers. He did this in a gentle way. The appetizers were what we were talking about. I shook my head. I just could not think of anything to say. The sign that said reserved for Chen family. 30th birthday celebration was right in the middle of the table. It really bothered me. The Chen family sign was like a joke. It was staring at me, reminding me of the Chen family 30th birthday celebration. I made a mistake. It is my fault. I should have checked this morning. I should have sent reminders to everyone. I should have chosen a restaurant that's closer to Mom and Dad's house. The Mom and Dad's house is far from the restaurant I picked. I always think about what I should have done. The story of my life is about things I should have done, like choosing a closer restaurant to Mom and Dad's house. My phone buzzed. I was so excited. It was just a message from my best friend Maya. She asked me, "How is the birthday dinner going?" I was really looking forward to hearing from someone, but it was just Maya checking in on me. The birthday dinner is what I was waiting for. Maya wanted to know how the birthday dinner was going. I was going to write that everything was great. Then I stopped myself. The question that came to my mind was why I was still trying to protect the people I care about. The ones who are supposed to be my ones. My family, my friends, the people I know. Why was I still protecting them? I said, "They did not show up." I wrote back. Maya called away. She said, "What do you mean the people did not show up?" My family totally forgot. I am talking about my mom, my dad, my sister Chloe, and even Aunt Linda. She never misses a meal, but she forgot this time. "Alex, where are they?" I laughed bitterly. I said that, according to Instagram, they are at the airport. Chloe is going to Paris to follow her dreams, or whatever she is calling being unemployed this week. The lady lost her job at the marketing firm. What happened at the marketing firm that made them fire her from the marketing firm? 2 weeks ago, something happened. This woman told her coworkers that she was leaving her job to do what she really loves. Then, they threw her a surprise party to celebrate her decision to follow her passion. They said it took a lot of courage to do that. They were basically celebrating her courage to leave her job and pursue her passion. Maya was quiet for a moment. "On your birthday." "On my birthday, the birthday you have been planning for months, is finally here. This is the milestone birthday, where you were going to tell everyone about your new job as Director of Operations. You were really looking forward to sharing the news about your promotion to Director of Operations. On your birthday, the tears I had been holding back finally spilled over. It is fine. Chloe needs their support. Chloe is going through a time with Chloe needing all the help she can get, and that is why. Chloe needs their support. Alex, stop." Maya's voice was really sharp. "Do you hear what you are saying? The woman got fired from her job for not going to work. Again. Now you are acting like it is something to be happy about. It is like it is a deal. Then your 30th birthday." Maya just did not get it. The woman lost her job. You are making a big thing out of it. Your 30th birthday is a deal. Alex. The woman getting fired is not something to celebrate. Alex, you do not understand. The woman is very sensitive. The woman is sensitive. That is why I am worried about her. The woman is really sensitive. The person who always does the thing and never gets in trouble, while you get blamed for everything that goes wrong. Yes, I have been watching this show for 10 years now. I wanted to say something. The words just would not come out. The thing is, she was right. When Chloe did not do well in her classes, it was my fault, because I did not help her study. I mean, I should have spent time with her, making sure she understood the material. When she got into that car accident with the car our dad bought, I should have taught her how to drive. I feel bad about that. When she lost her job, I probably got her too excited about working in a big company. I was the one who told her it would be an experience. I guess I got her hopes up too high. Chloe is the one who had to deal with the consequences. I am the one who feels responsible for what happened to Chloe when I finished school and did a great job. My mom just said that is what she expected from me. I was very happy to get a promotion at work when I was 25 years old, but my dad wanted to know why it took me so long to get it. I bought my own apartment, and my sister Chloe got really upset with me. She said I was trying to show off and make her feel bad, so I said sorry to her. I do not know why I said sorry to Chloe, because buying my condo was a big deal for me, and I was happy that I could do it. But I guess I just wanted to make my sister happy, and that is why I apologized to her, even though I was talking about my own condo. Do you remember when you graduated with your Master of Business Administration degree? Maya continued. You gave the speech for the person who had the grades, and your parents left halfway through because Chloe called you crying about all the problems she was having with her boyfriend. She was really upset. The woman is always really upset. This is what happens every time. The woman being upset is more important than anything you do. When are you going to understand that the woman being upset is a deal? The woman being upset is always the issue. I looked at the chairs around me. They were all empty. The thing that would tell me what happened was there, in front of me. I said that they are in Paris. They are in Paris. They are celebrating her losing her job on my birthday, at the exact time. They were supposed to be here with me, celebrating my birthday. They are in Paris. Let me guess. When you talk about this thing, it will probably be your fault. My mom just sent me a text that said, "Why did you not remind us about dinner? You know how I can get really mixed up when your sister needs something from me." Now, she is upset because she thinks you are mad at her for doing what she wants to do. I hope you are happy with what's going on with the family, especially with your sister following her dreams. My mom said all of this because she gets really worried about your sister and her dreams. I showed Maya the text. She looked at it. Then she made this sound that meant she was totally disgusted. Please tell me you are not going to say sorry to them, Maya said to me about the text. For once, I did not do what I usually do. Instead, I did something that I had never done before. I blocked my mom's number. Then, I blocked my dad's number. Then I blocked Chloe's number. I said to Maya that I am done. I am 30 years old. I am done being the scapegoat for them. The scapegoat for them. That is what I am done being. I am done with it, I told Maya. Being the scapegoat for them is something I will not do anymore. I am 30 years old. The waiter came over to our table again. He said to the lady, "Miss, do you want the waiter to bring the check now?" I said, feeling really happy and free. "I will take that champagne with me when I leave. Please, put all of this food in boxes for me. I am going to have a party. Not with those people. The champagne and party are for me." Maya was really happy when she talked to me on the phone. She said, "Now that is the birthday gift you deserve." As I walked out of the restaurant with my dinner for 6, packed up my phone, started ringing with emails and texts from my aunts and uncles and cousins. All of them were like flying monkeys. They all wanted me to say sorry for what I did to Chloe. They said I ruined Chloe's moment. I got a lot of messages from my family, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and they all said I had to apologize to Chloe. I deleted them all, without reading. The scapegoat had finally woken up. I was sitting in my car outside the airport. I was looking at my sister's Instagram story again. This was the time I was watching it. My twin sister was in the story with a glass of champagne. She was with our parents and aunts and uncles. There was a banner that said, "Happy 30th birthday, Chloe. Paris awaits." It was hanging across the departure lounge. The time on the story said 6:47 a.m. My twin sister and our family got up early for this. My sister Chloe and I are twins. We were born on the day at the same hour and even at the same minute. Chloe was born 43 seconds before me. Those 43 seconds made a big difference in our lives. Chloe beat me out by those 43 seconds. Somehow, that decided everything that happened after we were born. My sister Chloe and I have always been compared because of this. It is funny how those few seconds changed everything for my sister. Chloe and me, my mom said this to me when I was 7 years old. I did not understand something then. The thing I did not understand was why Chloe got to birthday cakes. I only got a cupcake. My mom explained that Chloe is more fragile. She told me that Chloe needs love. My mom wanted me to know that Chloe is special and she needs a little care. My father told me something when I was 15 years old. He said, "Your sister is special." This was when Chloe got a car for our birthday and I got a gift card. My father said this to me because he thought I was strong enough to understand why Chloe got a car and I did not. He said, "You are strong enough to understand," and he was talking about Chloe being special. I had to become strong because I had no option. I worked hard to get through medical school. I did it all by myself. At the time, my sister Chloe was living at home and trying out different things to see what she liked. She wanted to be an actress for a while. Then she wanted to teach yoga. After that, she wanted to be a life coach. Now that she is 30 years old, she says she is figuring out who she is by dancing. In a way, our parents are paying for her to do all these things. They tell everyone that she is just too creative to have a normal job. They say this to anyone who will listen to them. I am talking about my sister Chloe and her life, and how our parents are supporting her as she tries to find what she wants to do. So I was at dinner with my family, week, and I did something really silly. I made a mistake by talking about our birthday that is coming up. I should not have said anything about our birthday during dinner with my family. Our birthday is something that I am really looking forward to. I got a little excited, and that is why I mentioned it. My mom said, "Oh right," in a vague way. She then said, "We will have to do something about the situation with the thing that is going on. We will have to do something about it." They really did something. The surprise trip to Paris, that was class for one of the twins. I was looking at Aunt Martha's Facebook post tonight at 11 p.m., and I saw that she wrote, "Can't wait to celebrate our special girl in the city of light. 30 never looked so good." I think Aunt Martha is talking about a birthday party for our girl in the City of Light, which is a really nice place to have a party. The City of Light is where our special girl is going to be celebrating her birthday. Aunt Martha is very excited about it. Our special girl is going to be 30 years old. Aunt Martha thinks that 30 never looked so good for our special girl. The comments really got to me. People were saying things like, "She deserves this," and "It is about time she got to spread her wings," and "They are the parents ever." The comments about her and her parents were too much for me. I saw comments that said, "She deserves this," and I do not know what to think about that. I also saw people saying it is about time she got to spread her wings, and that made me think about her and her life. Then I saw people calling them the parents ever, and that was just really something to see. I called Mom immediately. "Paris, you are taking Chloe to Paris for our birthday." "Oh honey, we forgot that you have the birthday as us. I get really forgetful sometimes. You are going to be at work on your birthday, are you not? You always seem to be working on your birthday." "I am always working because I am a surgeon. The thing is, I save the lives of children. I do this job because I am the one who has to pay my rent. I do not have parents who can pay it for me. I am a surgeon, and this is a big responsibility, so I am always working." This is what really got to me. The thing they said. They told me that they had been putting money away for a time. They had a name for it. Chloe's special birthday fund. What about my special birthday fund? There was silence. Then, someone said, "Well, you never needed one. You have always taken care of yourself." I hung up the phone. Then, I did something that was totally new for me. I picked up the phone again. I called Aunt Martha. "The birthday fund is really nice. Your parents started this when you girls were little. They showed me the bank books one time. It was so sweet that they were saving money for both of you girls. They wanted to make sure you girls had something on your birthdays. The birthday fund is a thing that your parents did for you girls. Both of us." I went to my parents' house late at night. It was midnight. I used my key to get in. I found this box in my dad's office. Inside the box, there were 2 bank books that my parents started 30 years ago. One of the bank books was for my sister Chloe. It had deposits in it every month, and the balance was $47,000. The other bank book was mine. It was closed when I was 18 years old, and the final balance was $2,000. There was a note on the withdrawal that said college textbooks. She insisted on pre-med program, and that is why the money was taken out of my bank book. My family used the money that was meant for my birthday to buy the textbooks I needed. They did this because they had already spent all of our money on Chloe's art classes. My family thought these classes were important for Chloe's development. I am standing at the airport, walking towards the departure lounge, where my family is celebrating the special twin. My family sees me coming. They stop raising their champagne glasses. The glasses are just stuck in the air. My family is looking at me. The champagne glasses are not moving. "Surprise," I say calmly. "I thought I would see you off, sweetheart." My mom says with a voice that sounds too happy, "You did not have to. I am aware of the money that was set aside for birthdays." I hold up the bank books. I have both of the birthday funds here. The silence is really loud. Chloe, for once, does not have anything to say. 30 years I go on, my voice is steady, even though I am about to cry. I think about the 30 years I was told I was strong enough, and did not need the things you gave to her. For 30 years, I saw you make a deal about her when things did not go well. You said it was all part of her journey. When I did something good, you just said it was what you expected from me. On my own birthday, I was not the important one. I was just an afterthought. My father says, "You are being dramatic." Then Aunt Martha cuts in. "There are 2 funds for this." You said that she did not want to have parties or get gifts. You told us that she wanted to keep things and not draw a lot of attention to herself. She liked to keep a profile, and that is what you told us. The thing that is confusing is that you said she liked to be low-key. I laugh. I learned to like it. I really did. What could I do, you know? I learned to prefer it. That is what I did. What choice did I have, really, when it comes to the situation with my life and the things that I have to deal with every day? The extended family starts talking to each other in voices, things starting to make sense. They think about all the occasions they did not get to celebrate together. They think about all the times they made excuses for not being. The extended family remembers all those missed celebrations and all those excuses. I say that I am done. I wish them a wonderful trip. They should celebrate. Chloe, when they get back, they should not come looking for me. I turn to leave. Then Chloe says something. She says, "You are just jealous because they love Chloe more." I say no. Look at my twin. We have the face, but our lives are totally different. I am free now, because I finally understand that my twin is free too. I mean, my twin and I. We have the face, but the way we live is not the same. My twin and I are free. Because my twin and I know the truth now. I walk away as the boarding announcement plays. Behind me, I hear Aunt Martha's voice. She says, "How could you do this to her? They are twins." The twins. I do not look back. I have my birthday to celebrate with my chosen family, the friends who have never forgotten me, the friends who have been waiting for me to wake up. I am celebrating my birthday with my friends. The friends who were my chosen family. 30 years is long enough to wait for love that was never coming. Today, I choose myself.